I spoke to the Israeli ambassador to Delhi a couple of days ago, and I asked him about how time may be running out for the Hamas Gaza Strip chief, Yahya Sinwar, but what about the top leadership, those pictures that we just showed you of those hiding abroad? Israel's aim is clear, total decimation of Hamas and its leaders. But how is Israel going to get to Hamas leaders sitting outside of the Gaza Strip? Here's what he told me. Listen very carefully. The Strip. You talked about, Ambassador, countries like Qatar and others, and I'll come to Iran in a bit, who are playing mediators. These are also countries that, provide accommodation to the chairman of Hamas. I want to know how Israel regards this, because unlike Iran, Qatar has relations with Israel. There are diplomatic relations with Israel, which becomes very, very complicated at a time like this. Define for us, at a time when Israel says only the complete decimation of Hamas can be the acceptable end game to this action right now. What about those sitting in places outside Israel, sir, and outside Gaza?
So, Qatar, we don't have relations. I mean, we have connections to Qatar.
Yes.
We negotiate. We used to have their commercial office in the past, closed past times, but we have connections to Qatar. Unfortunately, you see the Muslim Brotherhood nature of the countries. These are the countries who are some of the support assistance that they give Hamas was done with okay from Israel for humanitarian and salaries and stuff like that, and they are there. They are the ones who can negotiate because they are the ones who have some leverage over Hamas. That's the very simple fact of the matter. So unfortunately, I mean, I see in Qatar, one of the biggest problems of Qatar is the fact that Al Jazeera is there for so many 20-odd years, poisoning more and more generations of Muslims around the world. In their Arabic language, they are really a tool of poisoning a lot of the problems we have now and we will see in the future around the world are instigated in one way or another by Al Jazeera. So it's a big problem, but now you go to the people who have leverage. Turkey has, they host some leaders, so they have some leverage over them. Qatar is the same. You do business with the people you can because it's very important to release the hostages.